Hello everyone, my name is Larseth, and welcome back to episode 27 of our Naples campaign in Europa Universalis 4. So, literally right at the end of the last episode, we declared war on Tunis. Sorry, I just couldn't figure out words then for a second. We declared war on Tunis. Basically, because we want to take their coastal provinces. I'm going to take the prestige loss rather than anything else. What else can we do at the moment? Conquer Kaiteri. I'm going to hold off on that for a minute, but we probably will end up taking that. We have a spare diplomat. Is France still allied with Milan? They are. So I should improve relations with Milan, I guess, for a while. I think I'm going to take this southern area first, because that's where the army is. Because what'll happen? This is what'll happen. I will go and take these provinces, and these guys will come and take back these provinces. I'm gradually trying to sort of pen them in, though. Lose money or inflation. I'd rather... Or lose money or gain inflation. I'd rather lose the money, even though that is an obscene amount of money. I guess it's relative to how much you've currently got, is it? Maybe? Right, so there we go. We're going to gradually... They've got nowhere to go now. They can't get out via navy, so it's literally just a case of us penning them in, which is really sad for them. So, but Russia just announced me as their new rival, I think. Not ideal, is it? Not very nice. Oh no, we were improving with Lucca, weren't we? Improve relations. There you go. Right, this should hopefully be a stack wipe. I'd like to think it would be, but it probably won't be. No, it won't be. So one of our generals just died, didn't he? So let's get another guy back. This should be a stack wipe. What? One of our other generals literally just died before going into that battle, so that's not going to be a stack wipe. Or was it? Where did he even go? That's a bit weird. Right, so this war is obviously basically done already. It's just a case of sieging down these last few provinces, and we're happy as Larry. Let's convert Corsica. Corsica does actually have unrest from being converted, which is odd. I'm not going to increase autonomy yet, though. I don't think that's quite necessary. That's where their army went. I always forget about this little island here. And here come Lucca trying to get in on all the scraps. Let's crawl our guy from Lucca, because I could go for this province here, but I don't think I need it. So, what do I want? What have I actually got claims on? I've got claims on that, and that. And then that's the war goal. Take a bunch of money. I'm not going to release these guys just in case, because what I don't want is for them to me to release somebody and then them to get an alliance with somebody. So we're gonna I'm gonna, if I do this, I think it increases. Yeah, basically the more you take, the more it increases the length of the truce. So war reparations adds a year on, but I'm not too fussed about that. I've got enough money. What else can I do to them? Probably not a lot. Joffre to the Mamluks, I think, because that'll just be... Unless, you know, what I'm going to do is leave that as it is. I just got Queen of Conquest. Conquer land while in a Queen Regency. There we go. How about that? It's a nice little achievement that was. Let's pop this fleet into Tunis to repair it. Some of our provinces lack cores. That they do. That is a lot. Gonna have to pay it though, unfortunately. Conquer Wehran. Is that there? It is. It's Tlemcen land. Okay. I can invest in tech, but I'm not going to. Tunis Grand Shipyard. Have I just well, I must have unlocked that recently. Why is it saying I can build it? Oh, it's because look are ahead on me on Diplotech. That's why. I could build it in their land, but not in mine. I'm going to protect trade in Tunis. Oh no, Genoa. Yeah. That went quite well. Got a lot of land there. States demand control provinces. It's the clergy demanding control. Clergy can have... What do the clergy want? I ideally want to give them one of the lands over here, but that might not happen. We're going to get the +2 guy. We want to start getting +2 guys. We can afford it, so why not? We got lots of money stockpiled. Lose Diplo power and money. I don't want to lose power in those nodes. Fabricate claims. We're going to get... What is that? The Gerba. We're going to get Tatooine. It's fine. Unfortunately, I don't think... Ooh, press the wrong button. I don't think we're going to be able to declare war against these guys, are we? Oh, and Mamluks are actually... Oh, Ottomans are Defender of the Faith. That makes sense. Send our guy back to Spain once he... 17th of May, so we got a month or so to wait. Yeah, Mom. There we go. So this is actually looking quite good for us, because we're slowly starting to take the Mediterranean coast, because that's ultimately what I would like to do, which is why I was trying to avoid giving France some of this land. I mean, ideally, you know, you'd want to see them explode, but I very much doubt that's going to happen. Let's delete that castle. There's no reason for it to be there. Corsica. Yay. Can I give Corsica to clergy? Yeah, we'll do that. That'll please them for a minute. I'd like to give them some of this land, but I can't until it's all been cored, and it'll be a while before that's the case. Let's continue converting some of these provinces. That's what I want to get religious ideas, ultimately, or next. Is because it'll just give me that Holy War CB, which is really powerful. And, you know, allow me to convert those provinces really fast. Bloody Spain keep finding my... Great. So I got a build cost reduction from my economic ideas, and now she's just put it back on again, charging me more. Great. That's It's always good to know. I suppose, is there any reason for us not to get universities? Because don't they just... Yeah, don't they just increase the number of local development cost reduction and possible number of buildings? Let's just put that in a few of our provinces here. Why not? Got loads of money to spend. Let's see how that works out. There we go. Let's see what that looks like at the end of it. Hopefully, that'll mean we'll be able to build up some more buildings around the place. At the very least, it'll mean we can improve those provinces for slightly less money. Or slightly less monarch power, sorry, not money. So what is our next move? What rebels we got? Algerian rebel separatists aren't... It's quite, I mean, look at it. We've conquered all these places and then giving us next to no problems. Purely because of our humanist ideas. It's really, really powerful ideas. We should be able to get our next ideas soon, which is good because we're not far off capping out on our monarch points. Wow, for a military at least. Next ideas, diplomatic annexation cost. That won't matter too much. I mainly want the aggressive expansion impact one. Be the most valuable one immediately. So I'm not gonna... I'm not gonna annex Lucca for quite a while because I want to give them Treviso and Venezia first, and then maybe I'll do that. Oh, cool. Obsessive perfectionist. I presumably shall oversee the project personally. So 2 base tax, 307 ducats. That seems like a good choice. Because how much does that... So that gives us essentially an extra 0.28 per month. Good. We probably will need to... Oh, no, we won't. Oh, we were just about to hit cap. We've just managed to avoid it. So we'll take that and upgrade our infantry. So we probably want... Gustavian. I quite like... Eep. Gustavian, I think I'm going to go for. So what is our next move? Our next move will be continuing to get claims in Tunis. Because what I eventually want to do is basically get claims all along here and meet up with the Mamluks. So I can actually get a CB on them. At the moment, I don't have one. It'd be really nice if the Ottomans would go to war. You know, a war where they're actually struggling. So they wouldn't join the Mamluks, or join on the side of the Mamluks, but that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. Right, so we've got all of these things have just become core, so we can make a bunch of states. How much money are they going to make us? They actually cost us more to run that state than we make, but I think that's mainly because of the, what's it called? The autonomy present. See, the amount of manpower we're getting, or we're going to get from Tunis, is increasing quite fast. Just purely from the amount of, well, from the autonomy coming down. What is our current government, actually? Before I forget. Change government. National manpower modifier and income from vassals. 0.0. If it was 0.25, that would be amazing. 0.025 is a bit rubbish, really. So I'm not really inclined to take it. I'm quite happy with these two, as it stands. What missions we got? Conquer Weran. The more I think about it, the more I probably would have liked to have had an admin power just for the core creation cost reduction, because we're going to be spending quite a lot on coring. Well, I suppose you can't get around that purely just by having a really good leader. But of course, that is complete luck. Rigorous researchers. Fabulous. Although I suppose... So what stuff does religious give us? Missionaries? Missionary strength? I mean, we could realistically actually go for admin ideas. Especially that'll help when we get to Spain stuff, because that'll be expensive. We're losing our cores on Spain. Or claims, sorry, on Spain. We'll get those back pretty fast, though. I'm quite happy with how we've expanded. It's relatively quick and with complete ease. Oh dear, our general's died. We're in the money. That's the good thing. Once you start earning a load of money and having a load of money, all the events that give you money give you an obscene amount of money. So all is well. Might as well add a training camp there. And we have to upgrade our forts again, don't we? We'll upgrade that, and we'll upgrade that, and we'll upgrade our capital. Once we can afford it. I'm not even sure we need Messina anymore as a fort. So I'm going to get rid of that. I know it's not a straight crossing and stuff like that, but... Oh. Build a production facility in Messina. I know it's not a straight crossing, but realistically, you know, I think now our sort of holdings are getting large enough that we don't necessarily have to be worried about being pinned in one little corner. Or relying, you know, there's not going to be any attacks coming from this way onto Sicily, so... I think we're fine, we don't have to worry. Gain 2 base manpower in Seuss. How much money are we making? 20 ducats. It's not too bad, not too shabby. We presumably can get another claim. Oh no, we need 35. What claims have we got? We've got 3 claims, and then Tripoli will be our next one. And then this one we can, and you can... I'm pretty sure we can get a claim here, because the port is in Gulf of Sirte, which means that... I think, we'll see. I'm pretty sure we won't be able to get a claim on it, though. What is the next option? I say we go into Tlemcen. So let's conquer Weran. We'll take that mission. Ottomans refuse access to their province. That's not very nice of them. Really want the Ottomans to get into a big war. That is a big war where they are losing. Oh, both of our generals are dropping dead. Both of them. Both got recruited same time and they both died like a few years apart. Okay, Rise of a Pretender. Ah, okay. So that's because our heir... Yeah, so that's because our heir had a weak claim. We got the Rise of the Pretender thingy. So, we're going to have to give these armies leaders. And I'm not too worried about letting this auto fire. Right. Malta's the Queen Consort. Queen Consort is not too bad. Hopefully we'll be able to deal with this There we go. Rise of Pretender. Pretender has popped up. Superiority of numbers should win this for us. Terrestrial neighbour, +1 stability. Now we should be able to stack wipe him, theoretically. What? Great City of the Baroque. 3 base tax and 2 manpower. I will take that every day. Come on, stack wipe this fool. There we go. Right. Let's start converting more provinces. Algerian separatist Dahara, so we'll probably need to send an army over there. I could build more provinces, so let's upgrade our fort in Naples. Let us... What else do we want to do? I think that's it for the moment. We'll send this ship back to hunt pirates in Genoa. And what we might do, because we're actually going to be quite far ahead on military power, we can strengthen our government. So, I know this seems insane. We're spending a lot of military power, but we're increasing our legitimacy, which just... I mean, look at all those different benefits. National unrest, yada, yada, yada. Income from vassals is a big one. So having low legitimacy is really bad. In addition to the problems you can have... I could build a cathedral. In addition to the problems you can have with regards to like events firing, so like Rise of the Pretender events, that wouldn't have happened if he had a strong claim. But alas, he did not. Before my guy gets caught, let's get a claim in Venice. No, Valencia, sorry, not Venice. What am I on about? When's our truce up? 1641. So not long, we have to go to war again. So we're in a state of perpetual war now, which is good. It's fun. But yeah, that looks good for us so far. Annoyingly, Ottomans are still probably defender of the faith. That'll cause us a few issues. But we'll try and find a way around that. Shouldn't be too hard. But in the meanwhile, thank you very much for watching, and I will speak to you in the next episode. Take care.